Entrust is a leading provider of information and communication technology solutions specializing in network and cloud-based applications. The company have channel partners who require constant sign-in to their partner portals. The existing method of signing into these platforms is via separate usernames and passwords for each platform. Keeping this separate login information and managing them has caused a lot of difficulties for both the channel partners and the EICT admins, which leads to reduced productivity. Therefore, the new system will upgrade to a single sign-on system where the channel partners will be able to log in all 3 WordPress applications by using only one username and password. Here is our team of specialists who made this project a success. The team used various collaboration and project management tools such as Trello, GitHub, and Microsoft Teams for this project.
After doing a thorough research, we chose Keycloak as our identity provider to authenticate the users centrally. We have created a separate realm in the IDP for Entrust ICT, where all the users, groups, and applications will reside. According to the default user roles exist in the WordPress application, we have mapped the user roles in the identity provider as well. Then those roles were associated with the corresponding user groups. For an example, here we have a user trying to log in into one WordPress application using single sign-on option. Once the user click on the login in with Keycloak option, the user will be redirected to the Keycloak server, where the user is asked to provide the user credentials and the OTP. If the user is logging in for the first time, the user will be asked to update their password and verify their email. Then the user will be authenticated via the Keycloak server and redirected to the WordPress server. We used MiniOrange plugin to configure the single sign-on in WordPress servers with SAML as the protocol. Now, when the user is trying to log in into the other WordPress server, the user will be again redirected to the IDP, but in here, the user will not have to enter the credential because the session for this user is still active in the IDP from the previous login. To avoid a big bang transition to the single sign-on authentication, we have created a custom user federation plugin for Keycloak. When a user starts logging in with Keycloak, the user federation plugin will check connected WordPress clients and import the user details into Keycloak. After a while, most of the users would have transitioned over to IDP, at which point it will be low impact to use IDP for all authentication. The custom federation plugin uses the WordPress APIs and the user storage SPI in Keycloak. As you can see, initially only the users created in Keycloak exist in the server. Now we are adding the developed custom user federation in Keycloak. As you can see in here, the users have now transferred from WordPress to Keycloak. Here is an example of a successfully transferred user trying to log in into WordPress using single sign-on.
There were many challenges that we faced during this project creation, including long weekends, long nights, different technical backgrounds, and many more. Therefore, we really hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thank you.